Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today on the little Spanky's Hot Rods and Custom vlog, we are gonna do some painting. We're gonna paint the motor and transmission and bell housing for the 61 Impala. And the color may surprise you, but stay tuned and let's see what we got to do. All right, we're back. Folks, it is very, very important to get your paint mixed up good. Even though that it's been sitting around for just a day or two, using a paint shaker will be the best bet. I mean, just a few minutes on the paint shaker is like stirring the paint for an hour. Just velvety, creamy primer, and everything's mixes up just good and flows perfect. So get yourself a cheap paint shaker at Harbor Freight or your local paint and supply store, and you'll be glad that you did. But today we're gonna hit some primer on a couple of things. First coat primer on the gas tank for a vintage Honda motorcycle, and glove box door, the other side of the glove box door for the Ford Bronco. And then the main focus today is getting some primer and sealer on the motor and transmission. So let's see what we're going to do. The primer that we're going to be using today is the Advantage product. It's a very good primer. It's a 3-in-1 high build primer, regular primer, and then sealer. I've used it for years and it's never come back and bit me. It's a great product. I like it because you can use it 3 different ways by the way you reduce it. And like I said, it sands real easy if you're using it for a primer, and it lays down super smooth if you're using it as a sealer. Just always remember to shake it. The color that we're going with on the motor and transmission is going to be a custom mix. You're not going to really be able to tell much inside the paint booth, but it's a really nice copper, and it's also going to be an accent stripe going down the side of the car where the factory stripe would have been. We hope that it works out really good. There's going to be some tricks done on the stripe we'll show you later. But this paint is a custom mix. I mixed it up, and it's going to be an RM product, which is part of the BASF family. And then what this will get, it'll get shaken as well, and it'll have a flat or a satin sheen to it. All right, so here you go. Sanded them down, wax and grease removed, tacked them off, and shot a coat of sealer on them. They were super clean. Should hold the paint real well. And we're gonna put some color on them here in just a little while. Let this splash off. And I don't know, it doesn't show very good on camera, but that's pretty slick. You know, and it's just going to be a really neat driver. I mean, really nice car. Just a couple of steps past the rattle can. Got the water pump. And I knew I was going to have some primer left over, so I went ahead and put a couple of heavy coats on this tank right here. there was a bunch of body work and stuff on that tank that I did, and that's just going to give it the first sanding coat, and then that's the other side of the glove box for the 70 Bronco. So let this flash off for about 30 minutes or so. It's about 75 degrees today. I used a slow reducer, so it's going to continue to flow on out and get real slick, and then we'll get some color on it. You don't see any of that texture from the block or the aluminum intake, so this should be pretty slick. That pearly paint with the flat clear will give it a really neat anodized look. It's not going to be for everybody, so I wish you would comment. Let me know what you think. If you like the color, if you don't like the color. Everybody that comments, we'll see if we can do a little drawing and see if we can send them something special. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll continue this here in just a little while. All right, so this is the motor with one coat of copper. I've got one more coat to go, motor and trans, and then it's time to clear coat. And I've got the choice of doing gloss clear or satin clear. Satin clear will look real similar to what this will be when it's dry. What do you think I should do? It's going to be too late by the time you see the video, but